How's it going, YouTube Nation? It's Rogers with Reshort Ranch Small Engine Repair here. Today I decided to make a video on my 500-pound capacity Mojack XT ATV / rod mower lift, mostly for rod mowers. Last week I ran into a problem. I go and drive a rod mower onto my lift, secure the front tires, and whenever I try to start lifting the mower, I have no lift. Well, my threads aren't stripped. Come to find out, it was my bronze nut. This little guy. So, I ordered it, the part came in. Let me get y'all set up on the camera stand and we'll get started. Alright, got y'all set up on the camera stand. Might hear some chickens in the background, but let's get started. Pull the pin and remove the mower lift arms if you haven't already. Real simple. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually lift my carrier midways. Wow, it really won't. Disc, y'all. Well,
you see the duck?
Alright, we got our carrier lifted. Turn it to the side. Wow. The pin that helps hold the bottom literally broke off. Little pin right here, so I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull that and I'm gonna just put a bolt through it for right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me position y'all to where y'all could get a better look at it. Came out easy. Alright, so now move my little washer. Washer's seen its better days. May have to find another one. Not sure right now. Alright. Let's stand it back up. What we're gonna do, let me reposition y'all. What we're going to do is see if we can remove the whole threaded shaft from the assembly. Okay. Thing does not want to come out easy. Alright, we removed the threaded shaft. Bring it down to where we can take a good look at it. It's easier to adjust the carrier than it is the camera. All right, so to get to our bronze nut, I 19mm wrench, a 20-volt DeWalt with a deep 19mm socket. I could have used a shallow, but oh well. Two. All right. Remove both your bolts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some serious cleaning before I reassemble this thing. Okay. Well, I said remove both your bolts, but it slides out from the front right here, so unless you don't have to clean, you could leave your rear bolt in, but I'm gonna wind up cleaning everything, so I should take that out. All right. Well, yeah. I don't know how great y'all can see this, but anyway, I can't get the camera to focus. The threads are gone inside. So, I went online to MoJack and got a brand new bronze nut. I'll leave a link in the description below if you need the part number. Let me go ahead and get all of this cleaned up and we'll be back. All right, YouTube Nation, we got everything cleaned up. Main thing I needed to clean up was the threads on my threaded shaft because it was really rusted. And I had to wind up drilling me a 3/16 hole at the very bottom of my threads because at the beginning of the video, like I said, my rolled steel pin was broke. So I was always able to pull it out. So we got that nice and clean. So now what we're gonna do, take our carrier for our bronze nut, and to me it doesn't look like it goes in any specific way, but on your carrier, you want the lip facing up. I guess it really don't matter if the lip faces up or down, but I'm gonna install it back just like I took it. So I'm gonna put our bronze nut back in our carrier, slide our whole assembly back onto our cradle. Get the holes aligned. Okay. Our rear bolt. Our front bolt. Our 19mm wrench and our impact with our 19mm socket. Tighten that back up. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the whole lift arm all the way back down. That way I can go ahead and slide my whole shaft nearly all the way down, and I won't have excess feet sticking up for me to try to thread it back on. Even though I cleaned the threads on my shaft, I could still feel some resistance from the excess dirt and debris. Threading on very nicely. Go ahead and bring it all the way down. Pick it up a little bit. ahead and put our washer back on underneath. And what I'm doing, I just took some hardware that I had handy in the shop, and I'm gonna use that in place of the pin that broke on me. Yes, it's stainless steel and it will eventually rust, but it's staying in the shop, so it's not gonna rust as quick. So I'll wash it back on, slide our hardware through, washer. What I'm doing, I'm using 2 nuts, one to secure it, another for backup. Make sure it's locked down. And let me go get my 8mm socket and wrench. Tighten my hardware. I didn't go crazy on tightening it because from the looks of it, my threads may stick out a little too long, so I might have to wind up cutting the excess threads off of my new pin. Oh, well, maybe not. Has just enough room to pass. So now what I'm gonna do is take my PV blaster and I'm gonna spray it all on my threads. Remember, this is a 500-pound capacity lift. Normally, every 50 uses, you're supposed to clean it and oil it, but to prevent this from happening again, every other time will do. Like I said, this is a couple of years old. It's done paid itself off and works very good, and especially in places that's hard to get to on a mower or while working on an ATV. Well, that'll be it for today's video. I will leave a link in the description for all the parts I used, the tools I used, and hopefully this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Rogers with Reassembly Small Engine Repair, bringing honesty, quality, and reliability back to God's country. God loves you. He wants you to prosper. Now go be blessed.